Buddy, how you doing? Welcome back to the Hip Horse. Thanks for joining us again. Happy Saturday. We're talking about a couple stakes races this weekend at Santa Anita. I'm with my man, Johnny Lowe. Johnny, how are you?
I'm doing well, Tom. We're doing the Zoom thing, trying to keep our social distance, being able to talk with our masks off. Hopefully, we bring you guys some good information today.
There we go. I like to hear that. Not too bad. Last week, got a couple winners in on our video. And we're going to be getting closer to the big races too. Belmont, Santa Anita Derby will be following that trail. I know that you love the Santa Anita Derby. We'll be talking about that more next week. But this week we got the Honeymoon. This is a grade 3. This is Santa Anita race a 7. This is a 1.8 mile for 3-year-old fillies. Johnny, this looks to be a pretty competitive field. Your thoughts on the Honeymoon grade 3 here at Santa Anita?
I think it's a fantastic betting race with 9 entries in the race. They're all stretching out, doing something that none of them have done before other than the 7, who's won 1.8 miles one time. I think this is going to be one of those races where we're going to see a bunch of horses that have been running a mile. They're 3 years old. They're developing. Who's going to be the one that steps up and gets that 1.8 miles today? Who's going to be the one that takes the leap out of the higher optional claimer, lower allowance type races, and puts themselves in with the graded stakes company? I think that a couple interesting horses. Obviously, pace makes a race. There's a lot of deep closers in here. The 2 horses we expect to go towards the front are going to be the 5 with Peter Miller, Laura's Light, horse by Constitution. Constitution's in the headlines right now for probably what I would view as maybe the favorite for the Belmont Stakes with Tis the Law. And then we have the number 8 horse, Parkour, for the red-hot Richard Mandela. This horse by Carpe Diem, son of Giants Causeway. Giants Causeway last year obviously had a standout with Bricks and Mortar. And another good horse this year with United. United actually ran second to Bricks and Mortar in the Breeders' Cup turf. I think these 2 horses are going to set the pace, and they might battle it out. If Parkour can get the kind of lead that Parkour got last time, she might be uncatchable. She really didn't take a deep breath, and Mike Smith had her under wraps, ran 1 mile and 1:35 with a 22-second first quarter, which was very impressive. I think that horse is going to be really tough, but the Miller horse, Laura's Light, beat her last time out by a long ways. She won that race by 3.5 lengths. We'll see what happens when they run into each other now. There's been a little time pass. They're about 7 months older. The other horse that I think is going to play a big role is the Victor Espinoza horse, KP Dreaming. KP Dreaming is in the 2-hole. Last time out was 13 lengths back at the first call, 16 lengths back. They hit the turn for home, still towards the very back of the pack, made a huge move, and ended up running 3rd. I think that horse with Espinoza at the helm is going to probably have a little better trip this time. And if it shows that kind of kick, should be involved later on, especially going to 1.8 miles by Union Rags.
Yeah, Johnny, I see the race, the 8 and the 5. I see this being the speed here. And I like that you like the 2 KP Dreaming because this horse has a lot of class, high hopes for this. This horse was 3rd in grade 1 in the Chandler. Victor Espinoza, like you said, takes over top-notch jockey at 12-1. I love the price. And I see the race. I think the 8 and the 5 could battle up front. They are going to be the speed, I believe. And I like number 9, Stella Star. This horse is an Irish horse, 2nd North America start. You got John Sadler. You got Flavian Pratt up on the turf. It was 2nd in its first. This horse is won in graded 3 stakes in Ireland. So I like this horse, but also the 4. You got to look at this horse too. For Mullins, this horse is 2nd off. This horse was very competitive, closing very deep in that same race. The China Doll with number 9, Stella Star. So the 9 and the 4, I expect these 2 to come closing late, and then the long shot play number 2, KP Dreamin'. But this race seems to be wide open, Johnny. You could tell me 9, 8, 5, 2, 4, and I believe you there. So it looks very competitive. The Honeymoon grade 3, but my top choice goes to number 9, Stella Star here. Let's move along to race number 7. This is going to be the Santa Maria. This is a grade 2 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. This is on Sunday. This is Sunday, race 7. And I like number 2, CC. Johnny, tell me if anything, if I'm missing anything here. I believe this horse is going to be the horse to beat here. Number 2, CC. for Victor Espinoza up. This horse did beat Ollie's Candy. CC, can this horse be beat today?
You know, the thing about CC, obviously we're not going to tell anybody anything that we don't already know. Obviously a horse that's just won 2 grade 1s back-to-back, went out to Arkansas on the 14 hole and took care of business. I think that CC is a horse that you just want to tune in and watch and see what she does. This is a horse that we're looking at for the distaff at the end of the year and in the Breeders' Cup in November. She's taken on some quality fillies. Hard Not to Love has been on a really good stretch of development. And also in that race, Fighting Mad, I think that horse for Baffert is on the uptick as well. The last race she ran really well. She was disqualified and placed one position lower after the start that she had. But I think it's really a 3-horse race between those horses, and it's just something I want to tune in and watch CC and see how she's developing over the course of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you. CC, would be my top choice. Like I said, number 1, Hard Not to Love. This horse is won 5 out of 7 starts in his career. You got Sheriffs and Smiths, 33% on the year, so great combo there. And Fighting Mad, second off the bench, won the Torrey Pines grade 3 by 8 in the summer. So we got some solid fillies and mares here in this race. The 2, the 1, and the 3 in that order. I see the trifecta the same exact way, Johnny. I don't see anybody beating CC today, if not Hard Not to Love, possibly. But it's going to be a competitive race. Anything else on your mind right now before we get out of here?
No, really. I'm just looking forward to next weekend. We've got the Santa Anita Derby coming up. We're going to see a couple prospects in there. And then hopefully we can put a video out and touch up on what's going on in the Belmont, keep people up to date with the horses that are in, the horses that are out, and maybe break down that 1 1/8 one-turn race, which is going to be dramatically different than it's been in the years past. 2 turns at 1.5 miles, the tester after the 2 early legs of the Triple Crown. So stay tuned and like, subscribe, watch the videos, and be ready for next week.
There we go. Exciting stuff coming ahead, Johnny. Like you said, if you like these videos, comment back. Tell us who you like. We're interested. We don't know everything. We're like you. We're handicapping. We love the game and just trying to put out some good, solid information for you. So stay tuned to the Hip Horse. Thanks, Johnny. We'll see everybody next time. Good luck.